Hello, my darlings. Thank you so much for joining me for another ASMR video. We are doing nails in this video because I've been getting a lot of requests for nail videos. And I do my nails every week and a half, so eventually it was bound to sync up. I'm going to be doing gel nails today, so that's why I have this lamp here. It's an LED lamp, and I have some nail polishes and some tools that I'll explain in greater detail as we use them. Now, just to let you know, this video it is sort of a tutorial in that I'll be explaining what I'm doing as I do it. But I actually have a very formal gel nail tutorial already up on my channel, and I'll put a link right here as well as in the description so that you can check that out at your leisure. That video is very informative. A lot of time into it. It's got a lot of information, so it would serve much better as a tutorial if you're trying to figure out how to do gel nails. This video is a little more informal, but that's how it goes. So today I'm going to be doing something that I actually haven't done before, but I'm excited to try it. So, at my job, one of the makeup artists had bought some loose glitters from Makeup Forever, and they come in such big jars. She said, she'd never get a chance to use them all, so she brought in these little jars with glitter, and I mean, they're not that little, they're quite big. I mean, this is a lot of glitters. I thought it would be really interesting to do very, very glittery nails with these glitters. I don't know if I'm going to use both. I might try. So let's get started right away. I've already filed, shaped, used nail polish remover. This is my natural nail. One of them has a little bit of a mark on it because I accidentally bumped it against the piece of furniture I was putting together. But they're pretty long naturally. I've always been able to grow my nails quite long. They're quite hard naturally, luckily. So I'm fortunate for that. And it's good for me because I love to paint them. So I'm gonna use this base first. And I really just have to say, ever since I started doing gel nails, maybe about how many months ago was it? the other problem with it is that, like, I would spend so much time trying to do a really beautiful design, and it would be chipped in like 2 days. And that used to really bother me, because I felt like I was putting so much time to try and look nice, and it would just be wasted. It didn't really feel like it was worth the time for me, but I would do it anyway. Whereas now with like the gel polish, I spend exactly the same amount of time, usually about an hour or less. But my nail polish will last a week and a half to 2 weeks. Without chipping, it'll stay perfect. I mean, eventually it starts to grow out a little bit. But that was the only problem I ever had with it. And so far, they haven't done any damage to my natural nails. Which is, I mean, admittedly, I was kind of worried about that. I think everybody worries about that. You don't want any harm to come to your nails, you know, but somehow they really haven't had any damage at all. They're still very hard. So that's my little rant. I mean, you guys know me. If I find something that I like, I just want to share it with people, because it's really changed my life in its own little way. It's changed my, my beauty budget, I would say. Nail polish and like regular nail polish and gel polish are very comparable in price. So, and the other thing I love is that when you're done with the gel polish, they're dry right away. You don't have to worry about like, oh, you can't cook yourself a meal now because your nails are wet. Like, you can just do anything right away. Your nails are totally dry. So I just love the gel polish. There's so many different brands out there. I'm not even vouching for one brand. It's not like that. I just really have been enjoying the gel polish. And you can do so many unique things, like what I'm doing today with the glitter. And a lot of my friends and I, we buy like really pretty nail stickers, and we all let each other borrow and share. But it's fun because you can do like your gel polish with the nail stickers, and they stay perfect. You can seal them in with gel polish. I'm getting much quicker at doing these as well. Although, like, with anything, I'm not as good with my left hand. It takes practice, I think. That's what these awesome orange sticks are for. In case you're wondering, if you haven't seen my other gel video, the reason I'm using the orange stick is to clean up any excess gel polish that may have gotten on my cuticle. Because once you use the light from the lamp to set the polish, it's quite firm. It's pretty much rock solid, so you don't want not permanently, but you know, it won't look cute. Just gonna make sure I don't have any on the edges. These orange sticks are really good for regular nail polish users as well. They're super cheap, super cheap. They have them at like every beauty supply store, but you can also find them on eBay for almost no money. They're really cheap. So I'm just setting the base coat. Lately I've been using this base coat by Madame Glam. Okay, so now that we have the base coat on, I'm going to do a thin layer of this color that I have here. It's in a little pot. And I can't actually remember where we got these because all of my friends and I share nail polishes. This is sort of what it looks like, but oops, I got a little on my finger there. I will say it goes on like very sheer, so you have to do like 3 or 4 layers to get it that color. But since I want a sheer coat, that's okay. Just using a brush, nail brush. I have a whole bunch of these. You can get nail brushes pretty cheaply too. I find these like easier to use than like the brushes that come in nail polish. You get more control. It's more like a pen, you know. So that may not look like much at all. But with gel polish, you don't want to do too much at once. Just because of how it has to set. It's better to do, it's a little fuzzy. It's better to do a bunch of really thin coats. Probably end up doing a couple of this blue. I didn't want them to be like blue, but have like a slight tint. So put a little too much on that one. Yeah, these like nail brushes, again, these are quite cheap as well, but they're so much easier to maneuver than like the brushes that come in any nail polish bottle, even gel nail polish. They're usually kind of crap. It's just, you know, that's just how it goes. It's not to say that the polishes themselves are bad. It's just generally the majority of nail polish bottles don't have good brushes. So there's a fluff. The brushes that I'm using just attract fluffs. Because they're really sticky, you know, with the polish. If you're wearing a fluffy sweater or anything like that, it makes life very difficult. Almost done that out. There we go. Perfect. Doesn't look like I did much, did it? But we did. Better move this out of the way. I don't want that to set by accident. feels nice to have your hand in the lamp. It's kind of like, it's warm, but it's not hot. You know? It just feels soothing. Okay, that's good. And do another coat. That's a lot of blue, isn't it? Put some on this nail for now. That's kind of the cool thing about like gel polish is that it's not gonna dry until you set it. So with regular nail polish, if you had too much on your brush, you definitely could not wipe it off on another nail. That just would not work. But with gel polish, you can do that because it won't set yet. Try to get all the little corners. They don't look too blue yet, but I don't want them to look like blue, blue, blue. I love the look of like actual blue nail polish, but it doesn't usually look too good on me because my skin is so pale. Usually ends up giving me a little bit of like a zombie look. It looks more spooky than anything else. Not that there's anything wrong with spooky. Trust me. Sometimes that's the look I go for, as you well know. And the thumb. Can't forget about the thumb. Almost there. It's hard. You want to get all these little creases, but like you don't want to touch the cuticle. But luckily that's what those orange sticks are for. There's that. I felt a little blue here. Yeah, there it is. I mean, if worse comes to worse, and this has happened to me before, where I've gotten a little bit on my cuticle and didn't catch it, you can literally just, like, the next day in the shower, you can just scrub it off. Because, like, anything that gets stuck on your skin, it can't stay permanently because your skin has oils on it, right? And your skin cells are always shedding. So it will eventually come off in a day or two, but it's nice to have your manicure look nice right away instead of having to wait for a couple days, you know? These nail polishes are so shiny too, I really like them. I'm trying to decide if I want to do one more coat or not. I think like it's kind of hard to tell in this light, but it's actually, they're a lot more offhand. I'm gonna be at Con Bravo and Fan Expo and Artocon and Halcon. So lots of Canadian conventions. I'm real excited. I love doing conventions so much. I got a little bit of blue on this finger here. And then I just have to do the thumb. You guys can see how blue these are now. There's a fluff. Oh my goodness, what is it about this thumb? Catches every little fluff. I know exactly what it is too because I have this like really fluffy Angora sweater and it's like very beautiful, but I will say anytime I put it on, it just like expels fluffs into the air. And like when I take it off, I just am covered in little pink fluffs. Even more than usual. That's probably what it's from. I can never fully vacuum up all the fluffs from that sweater. Okay. Pretty nice. I mean, it's kind of sheer, right? But that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm gonna be putting glitters on top, so it doesn't need to be opaque, you know? So I'm just going to leave that in for 60 seconds or so. And I'll do another coat of blue, but that will be the coat that we put the glitters on. I'm really hoping that these don't go absolutely everywhere, but who knows? These look really neat in the LED light, don't they? I love the way loose glitter looks in the light. It's so pretty. Let's see this one too. Tiny, tiny little sparkles. Okay. You know what? Let's use. I have this glittery one as well, which might be even better instead of the regular blue, I think. This is kind of what it looks like. And unfortunately, I don't know where this one is from either, guys. I'm really sorry. Everything else I do know, but not these two polishes. is so beautiful to me. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? I take back everything I said. I would totally do this again. Because, like, the level of sparkle that my nails have right now. It's unreal. I feel like a little disco ball. know she got it at the store. But I don't know. I feel like they'd have them online too. Why wouldn't they? I have a feeling I'm gonna end up bringing all my nail polish stuff to the con because whenever I hang out with like friends of mine who like having their nails done, Okay. Just gonna go on all the cuticles. Really make sure everything's okay. You know, I really didn't think that we would see much of the blue from underneath the glitter, but you actually end up seeing quite a bit of it. That's good to know for next time. Or for you as well, when you're doing your nails. Some of you guys tell me that you like to do your nails along with me in these videos, and that's so much fun, because I do the same thing usually if I'm not filming. Okay, I'm gonna put these under the lamp, and because this is the last coat, you know, like this is the final thing, I usually will give it a little bit more time to like think about it. Usually I'll do, instead of, 60 seconds, I'll do like a minute and a half or 2 minutes, just to like really hammer home and really set the nail polish. Okay, so I finished my right hand in addition to the left, and they're very sparkly, supremely, and I'm just gonna put a couple drops of cuticle oil. Just because it's nice to do that after a manicure. Especially like gel. You don't want your cuticles to get dried out. Just a little bit.